When bhakti enters food, it becomes prasada. When bhakti enters hunger, it becomes a fast. When bhakti enters water, it becomes charnamrit. When bhakti enters travel, it becomes a pilgrimage. When bhakti enters music, it becomes kirtan. When bhakti enters a house, it becomes a temple. And when bhakti enters actions, it becomes service. And most importantly, when bhakti enters a man, he becomes a human. So that is the importance of bhakti. That is the importance of devotion. And we are all looking forward to understand bhakti yoga in the 12th chapter. Let me give you one small example. Like bhakti is not different from all the other three yogas which we have already seen. The first shatakam is explaining us what? Can anyone tell me? The first 6 chapters explains about karma yoga, upasana yoga or jnana yoga. What about it? Out of the 3? We have done in the last class also. It tells about
karma yoga.
Exactly. It tells about self efforts. And it tells the first 6 chapter deals with jiva. You and me, the Arjuna. Then Upasana Yoga is dealt in the Madhyama Shatakam, which we are doing now. The first 7th to 12th is the Madhyama Shatakam. Yes, Upasana Yoga, and it is all about Ishvara. So Bhakti towards Ishvara is there. And finally, from 13th to 18th chapter, we will deal Jnana Yoga. That is the knowledge part, where Jiva understands that he is none other than Ishvara himself. That is the highest form of bhakti. But with this example, let us see. Children, you definitely like rasgullas, isn't it? Who doesn't like rasgullas? So, making the rasgullas are made through kneading the paneer or the maida together and making small round balls. And that is self-effort. Churning that paneer, kneading it is self-effort. So while doing this, if the person is not involved, he doesn't have the love towards it, he will not make round undas. He will make some irregular shape. So bhakti is part of every step. So level 1 of making rasgulla is efforts. Now what is level 2? We will consider that after making that rasgullas, it is kept in the syrup where it will stay for some time. It won't move here and there. It is kept for some time so that it is soaked in the rasa of the bhakti. Like any efforts, if it is not towards Lord or Ishvara, it will be of waste. If your studies are not focused, you may not land up in the place where you should be. So level 2 of bhakti is Upasana Yoga. And finally, only when you take that prepared thing and it goes within you, that is when you will have the experience of Ananda. And that is when a Jiva understands he is none other than Brahman himself. That is Jnana Yoga. So bhakti is in all 3 levels. It is not separate from the Karma Yoga, not separate from the Upasana, nor it's separate from Jnana Yoga. So Bhakti Yoga is dealt separately in this 12th chapter, but it is part and part, that is Karma Yoga, Upasana Yoga and Jnana Yoga.